Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday. This is D&D for families and young adventurers.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hi.
Last we left off, many days have passed since the demon queen of rot and fungus was banished from a previously idyllic location, your home, the Shroom Grove, here in the heart of the Feywild, to the north of Zabilnir. Prismir, excuse me. Prismir, to the north of Prismir. You have fought and strived to get here, and when you arrived here you had to fight and strive again because your home had been taken over. Your people, the Eladrin of the Shroom Grove, had been corrupted, had been made undead, all as part of, let's say her name.
Who?
Zagat
Moy.
Moy, all because of Zagat Moy's infiltration into the Fey realm. You've learned over many a Tenday, you have learnt that there is a struggle currently taking place that means that the borders between the outer realms and the realms of shadow, of fairy and the material world is thinner. It is easier for the immortal powers to traverse. You have learnt this in some small part because of your new companion and friend Enid, who has been along for the journey. You've learnt it through investigation, through even scrying and speaking at the High Council at Kendall. All of these pieces of information mean that there is some struggle currently taking place amongst the immortals of the outer realms. Some of them benevolent and good forces, many of them chaotic and evil forces that would control and dominate. And this struggle means that many of the established deities and powers, again the benevolent ones, are being switched, are being they're being taken over in effect, in part of this divine struggle that's taking place. Anyway, you managed to prevail over Zagat Moy and banish them back to their plane, the Abyss, for 100 years. And so for now at least, their influence on this beautiful part of the Fey realm is diminishing and has been diminishing. It hasn't been pretty, but it is diminishing. And so we rejoin you some 12 days roughly after the great struggle. You're all fully healed. You have all learnt a lot more. Your tactics as a group have become sharpened. When you think back to some of those early fights that you took on together, with even the carrion crawlers beneath the gates of that ruined castle that you went down into, and the shitstorm that came out of that, now your fighting tactics mean that amongst the three of you and your companions, Enid and Wesley, you were able to overcome a demon queen. No small feat. Your power, your strategy together, your tactics, your understanding of each other's strengths and weaknesses is growing. And with that, so too is your sense of responsibility to the item that you carry. The black dragon mask, one of 5 masks that when combined create the item that can summon Tiamat to the material plane. Such a thing, you have also learned, would be a terrible catastrophe on the material realm. Tiamat currently resides on the top layer of the 9 hells called Avernus, where she is in effect imprisoned currently. She cannot transport herself between realms. But with the current incursion, which is what this weakening of the home plains and the outer plains has been described as, and a great incursion. Who knows how much easier it would be for Tiamat once all the masks are actually brought together, for her to run amok amongst the plains. All of this has occupied some of your conversation on the evenings over the last few days, and Enid, you're strange. You know him to have a strange essence that you detected, a strange sense about him, has grown older and older, more and more frail, as he uses his undoubtedly powerful spells and abilities to raise from the dead those which could be saved from your people. There have been losses, heavy losses, but after those 12 days, dazed, confused, traumatized, your village is starting to be repaired. During this time as well, for the sakes of just, keeping things moving, brevity, Cianthus Hydenham, the head of the Order of the West Grove, travelled up from the Central Shroom Council. Word was sent, and within the last sort of 48 hours roughly or so, a great contingent of nobles from the West Grove, including the head of the order herself, Cianthus Hydenham, arrived at your home, and all manner of care and extra attention was granted to your home. Resources were allocated to get it rebuilt as quickly as possible. Help and healing came along, and you had your private audience with the head of the Order of the West Grove. And it's I'll leave it to your imagination, to Rowan's imagination, how that private audience went. But great thanks was given to you, and you're also gifted gold.
Oh.
We're going to roll for how much. So could you roll a d20 for me, please?
Yes, I can. Oh. Okay. Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
She used my waiting time.
No modifiers.
Yeah. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. You are granted 7,000
Oh,
gold.
damn.
Oh,
7,000?
As thanks.
Damn. For saving my own home.
I feel like this could have been a lot harder.
It's given to you in 7 ingots, like separate ingots.
Oh, so not in coin.
Not in coin form. It's given to you in 7 ingots, each worth 1,000 gold.
Oh,
7,000 gold.
this town was absolutely loaded.
Ingots.
Yeah. And it is not just for you. It is sort of for the thanks for the whole group, but it is granted to you. Cianthus, they are, shall we say, slightly suspicious of outsiders and really don't grant you much in the way of attention or particular. You get a rather haughty sort of like acknowledgement, but most of the conversation happens with you. So that has already happened.
Should I put that in my money section, or should I put it as a separate thing as ingots?
You won't be spending it like money. You'll need to exchange
so I won't
it.
put it in my money section.
No.
Okay.
You have 7,000's worth of gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you are all each granted a gift.
Yippee!
So what I want, hang on 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How much money do we get? No, because I've got more, he doesn't have any.
Yeah. You just carry some.
Okay, I'd like you each to roll D100.
Oh,
You're each given a minor wondrous item.
Ooh.
12.
I don't know
12.
what that is.
65.
Is this 1?
Well, yeah, of course.
1.
What?
What? What?
No.
Got
Um,
Potion of healing.
Wendell, you are given a stone, some 12 inches in diameter. Thanks.
Oh.
You're given a stone. It is engraved with mystic sigils.
Oh, no.
And it is given to you, and you are told this wondrous item will help you to shed dirt and grime whenever you choose, to keep yourself clean on the road, on the heavy road. You're given it.
That was a hint.
You have what's called a cleansing stone.
Maybe wash it.
It's a cleansing stone. And even if you go and like roll in mud and then you touch the stone and you say a word, all the dirt and grime disappears from you.
Is that for achievement or can anyone do that?
Anyone can do
So
it.
we can just come up and great
No, you have to
guys.
pay me.
You
We
can
don't
use
need
it.
to
You can
pay.
use an action. Use an action to activate it and remove dirt and grime from your garments and your person. It's literally like having a shower without getting wet. You are perfectly
Thanks.
clean when you
Yeah.
activate it.
That's great.
There could be times when such a thing might help.
Oh, good.
Right, what did you roll?
1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, you are granted. Yeah, a second.
Potion of healing.
No, it was.
You're getting common items, that's too powerful.
Yeah, you're all getting common items. You are given special boots
Oh, cool.
called
Remember, it's a week-
boots of false tracks. And when you wear these boots, while wearing them, you could choose to have them leave tracks like
Going
those of,
backwards. Oh.
like those of another kind of humanoid of your size.
Kind of cool.
Only humanoid.
Yeah, but like it could be like a sapien or whatever.
Say so, yeah. Or you could go like heavy dwarf boots
Yeah.
and like
That's
your
kinda cool.
yeah. So you're given that. And what did you roll?
65.
65. Okay. Bear with me a second.
I thought there's like the shoes are just going to be facing back.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, that exists in the real world.
Really?
Yeah.
That's goofy. They only work in the snow. Does anyone have a black pen? No. Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You're given a rope of mending. It's a 50-foot coil of hemp rope,
Yeah.
and you can cut it into any number of smaller pieces and then use an action and cause the pieces to knit back together again.
So essentially, I just have a rope that I can tie back like a normal rope.
So essentially,
Yeah, because usually you can tie rope together.
it's how
So-
D&D players use rope anyway.
Look, it remends itself rather than being cut. I think that's brilliant.
It's like a
As a sailor, dude, that's like your... Yeah, you can do magic tricks. Look, kids, cut, put it into hands and
I'm gonna
go,
go,
ta-da, and it's mended. That's literally all that is. So you're all given those wondrous items.
From whom?
You're welcome. From the court of Sianthus Hydenham.
Oh.
When she comes, she gives the gold and she
Right.
gives you
What is keeping the
Sorry,
wheels
what's their last name?
Sianthus Hydenham.
Hydenham.
Hyddnum. Hidnum. Hidnum.
That's a bit much.
Okay, got it.
Hidnum.
Hidden.
Okay.
Should have kept these.
Ooh,
God.
bless you.
Shouldn't have kept these magic items. Should have
So,
hidden them.
we're going to rejoin you on the 13th day since the Demon Queen's vanquishment. It's the morning. You've all just had a hearty breakfast in Rowan's own cottage. The last remnants of the encroachment of the Demon Queen's fetid environment into this place has started to recede, until all that's really left here and there on some of the plants and stuff remains this weird black sticky residue here and there. But for the most part, I'd say like 90% of the sign that this place had been overtaken is gone. The village is busy again, and whilst people are giving each other care and attention through the huge trauma that has occurred, many of them have been raised from the dead, which in and of itself is a highly traumatic experience.
Well, we had like a burial for the others.
We'll say that you would have done some
Yeah.
rites, and with the help of your consecration rites and things like that, many evenings would have been spent with funeral pyres and burials and different types of rites of passage for the dead, thanksgivings, tears shed, grieving, celebration. The village has lost many, but it is strong, and those that have lived are thankful for their lives back. So like I said, it's the 13th day, it's a new day, and the day is yours.
Alright, was that breakfast alright for you guys? I whipped it up myself. Got a lot of apples in there.
Yeah, it tasted like apple pie.
It was like
It was an apple pie.
yeah, it was.
Suspiciously
We'll just
like
say, yeah, apple pie. It was from those apples I've been carrying around in my
Yeah.
bag for weeks and weeks.
Finest apple pie I've had since the Shires.
He's lying.
I'm
Yeah.
not lying.
Inside check.
Roll inside.
So good. 8.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Oh, thanks! Thanks, mate. How about you, Ashley? You doing alright? The apple pie alright for you?
Very good, thank you. Yeah, really nice. Very tasty.
Not much of a breakfast meal, is it?
Apple
Kind of a
pie.
dessert.
Well, you know, here in the
What
Cheer
about
Grove,
second?
we have dessert for breakfast and breakfast for midnight snacks and
Some people say that. They say there is a saying in Vale, have dessert first. And it speaks to the idea that you only get this one life, and if you keep putting things off, you'll regret not having that pudding
Are
or
you
something
sure
like
it's that
that.
deep, or is it just like people
I
who want to
just
have
want
dessert?
the chocolate cake.
Yeah.
It might be that.
No, I think it's a metaphor for like the, what he said. I don't know. What he said.
You weren't listening.
Are we
Thanks for helping me clean up my house a little bit after that.
no problem. Are we gonna? What's the next plan?
Well, I'm thinking like today seems like a good day. I feel it in my bones.
What? Feel what in your
That we
bones?
should. I didn't finish.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. That we maybe should head out to Metropole. No? You want to stay here? You like my
Well,
village
there's
now?
Well, Scarlet, it's not like we can really go anywhere else. We don't have
We have a tuning fork.
the ways of exiting this place.
I say one thing. And is that me?
I think he was just saying that our tuning fork goes to Metropole.
We've got
That
one way
is
out of
true.
this metropole.
Okay.
I'm just saying because I had that meeting with Siapas obviously, and I feel like it's kind of wrapped up here, and I feel like the rest of the village is in good hands. I'm really glad that the West Grove is able to offer aid and stuff. So I'm feeling a bit more confident about leaving the people behind. And hopefully Sonnet can come back here if she wants to. But I'm not really sure how to send word there. Maybe I can ask someone to send word to the House of Heart's Desire. I don't know if we...
You got a question for the DM
Yes.
there, or what's that?
Like, how would we send messages from our village? Would we do that?
In the way people send messages.
Like
You can
letters?
send a
Crow?
creature, yeah.
Okay.
Not a crow, but
Oh.
there'd be.
Or even?
You can send it through the Cilium,
Okay.
the Cilium
Yeah.
network.
Alright, can I try and do that?
Internet system.
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, have I
You
done
would
this
have to
before?
speak to the druids of the village. So
Okay.
there are a couple of druids. Yeah, but
They're like...
the more
Yeah.
experienced ones,
Yeah.
and maybe you could. Well, let's just say you have some of those chats. So give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
This is for sort of how long they reckon they can do it by.
Okay. Persuasion. 13.
13. They hear you, and they acknowledge your new powers, by the way, as a druid.
Oh yeah.
And so you have good conversation with them about getting a message to Sonnet. You get the sense that it's not a priority for them, but that they will do it.
Yeah, I'll just say like in no rush, but I just thought it would be good to let her know that the village has been somewhat restored and see if maybe she'd want to come back.
Yeah, you feel that they hear you,
Okay.
but there are
Yeah.
many troubling matters that they wanna also attend to. Okay, good. This feels like evening music. Yeah, so the day is yours to discuss that which you guys want to discuss.
All
So
right.
should we leave?
I don't know. Should we vote?
There's 3 of us.
What would you?
Well,
There's
three of us,
five
actually.
of us.
Five.
Actually, this is probably a good time to speak to you about Wesley here and I have been discussing the masks,
Oh yeah.
and we,
There's children playing outside the house.
the children, are back in the village. It's wonderful to hear them running around and playing again. We have talked about, well, what are your feelings about the masks? Where does your road, if your road takes you to Metropole, what is your next quest?
Well, we was kind of hoping that in Metropole we could kind of research the science of the giant gods because
Oh yeah.
I think it was Zabilna that mentioned that they might be a good option to look into of looking after the mask.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she mentioned, or someone mentioned Nevermelt. Yeah, I think it was Zabilna that also mentioned this, but said that it was farther away, so we should probably start in Metropole.
Very wise, very wise.
Yeah.
Well, Wesley and I have been thinking about his link to the other masks.
You have a link to the other masks?
Well, yes, of course, my mum's rescuer, my mum's saviour, this lady, Dinea, who I mentioned, is a legend in the material realm, especially near to where you're going. But we both Enid and I have a strong connection to her, and we know that she has had ties to the masks. So we feel that we would be stronger and faster in numbers, especially with how long has progressed since we left, if we were to go and make contact and see and learn what we may. It sounds like if we're on a quest of learning now, of finding out that which we may, that might be best done separately. So Enid and I were thinking we would journey also to where you're going, a region called the Republic of Kurth. But that we would go elsewhere within Kurth.
Oh. Well, what would your goal be? We're not trying to get the other masks, are we? We want them to be as far as possible.
Well, if you're going to be... It's not about collecting them, but making sure that they're safeguarded.
Yeah.
If we've been here and over 100 days has passed, and the last time we were on the material plane, a dragon was bold enough to attack a city.
Yeah.
We don't know. This faction of the Worm are keen enough to get these masks that they would come out of hiding and do that. I think there's a lot at risk. Well spoken. Wisely spoken, Wesley.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to that idea of if you want to split up. I think maybe that would be a good idea to gather information. What say you guys?
That makes sense to me.
Yes, I agree.
But can we talk about what we know about the mask so far? Because I don't think we've kind of collected that information.
I think we've collected it.
Not. Because like we know we have this one.
And we know that. Do we know 100% that they cannot be broken, or like?
Bring forth the mask, would you, again, Wendell?
Are we sure I should? Because it might be able to be tracked.
Well, these things can be tracked whether they're in a bag of holding or not.
Can you turn that down?
I can't now.
Okay, I'll take it out.
And at that, you need cast legend law
Nice.
on it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's good actually.
Yeah. You?
No, she doesn't have fifth level.
How have we done that bit? No, we didn't. Did we?
I know.
We did scry. Yeah. Scrying.
Yeah, so it's
Element
Good.
legend.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he puts a trembling hand over the mask and then casts a spell to discern its various powers. Oh, ancient is this artifact. Though, yes, it predates the time of elves and dwarves and humans. What questions do you have for me about this item?
Well, you get everything, don't you? Oh, sorry. What do you know about it? Sorry, I forgot who I was.
It is as we feared. This makes up. It is not really a whole item. It is part of a greater whole. 5 of them, each are a piece of a greater whole that, when combined, has the power to open a portal directly to Tiamat herself.
So, can it, well, going back to Scarlett's question, can it be destroyed at all? Can we destroy it?
Let me look up legend lore while you discuss things.
I wonder if it could be destroyed.
I wonder if we should probably throw it in a volcano.
Yeah,
Legend lore only gives you like folk tales and information that is widely known, right?
I don't know.
I wonder if we could cast it into the fire.
Cast it into the flame.
What if we did? Then even if it didn't break, who's gonna jump in a
A
pit
red
of
dragon.
lava?
Yeah, we could set up like a cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dragons.
dragons.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe the thing
The
that
ones
shoots out the lava.
yeah. Well, those other things like.
But we could set up a cool trap.
Or like
Yeah,
a
like
box
you put a
with
piece
with
of
a
like a-
yes,
like a-
with a-
Like a monster explodes when you open it.
Yeah.
That we took it
Oh,
from.
yeah.
a box with a little like toothpick.
Well, it's interesting. The way the spell is stated. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you name. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and it also says the more information you already have about the thing, and you already know that this is the Black Dragon mask
Yeah.
of part of the mask of the dragon, the dragon mask of Tiamat, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. So, I don't think you can question. It's not like Contact Other Plane where you can question it.
Yeah.
But you certainly get a lot of information. And he says, it is most coveted by the giants and giant kin.
You know why?
We already learned that giants don't like dragons.
Well, it is not that simple, but if you remember Zabilnia's tales of long before elves and dwarves, much of the realms was a tumult of conflict between the giant kin and dragonkind.
Yes.
These are ancient conflicts, ancient wars, and the most ancient beings that still persist, that still live of the giants are the Scions.
But we.
You would have to, in terms of, if you are looking for locations, you would have to research.
Yeah.
You would have to find most learned scholars.
Does it give us anything about the counterparts of it?
Only that you already know that there is a red one, a blue one, a white one, and a green one. And that, well, we know where the red mask is. The white mask,
Do we know who the red mask is?
yes.
We learned. Wesley.
The gentleman who became a copper dragon at the keep.
Yes, that guy.
They are in position far to the north of Aeon, the continent that you know as Aeon. There is a gnomish citadel. They keep it behind their machines, their clockwork creations. They keep it safe.
And we know where the black one is, obviously. So that would leave the white.
Well, it is the white that Wesley and I feel we are chasing a lead, and that is why we go to consult with more learned individuals
This
about
spell
such
of
things.
yours that you use to gain information, do you have to have the thing in your possession in order to use it on them?
No,
Oh,
But
I get more with it here. Present.
Well, do you think maybe there'd be some legends or tales about maybe where the others are located? The green one completely eludes us, and so does the...
blue.
Yeah.
But this only gives me lore. It does not give me location. It will not tell me where it is. So I fear that the information we get back will be similar in flavour. Also, it weakens me. It is a powerful spell.
Oh, of course. Alright.
In terms of location, most magic we use to locate objects, it must be at least somewhere in the vicinity. It is difficult for me to locate something. I can consult with other beings of higher planes. They can be tricky.
Well, no need to do all that, but if you and Wesley think about splitting up from us, that could make the search better.
Quicker, maybe. So definitely. But you'll come back to Metropole with us, right?
We will stay in touch. I have the ability to speak to your minds from a vast distance. But
Okay.
if the need necessitates it. Perhaps, well, do you have any ideas about when we should meet? Should there be a time? Should there be a place that we agree upon?
Should we set a number of days until we should meet? Like,
Since you're the ones travelling further, how many days do you think you'd need?
We're not travelling much further than you.
Oh.
what about 50 days?
50?
100?
He's got all the time in the
That's a lot
world,
of-
apparently.
You think your journey of research will take as long?
We're not researching for 50 days.
Okay, 20 days?
Yeah, that works better.
Yeah.
20 days. 2 10 days
Yeah.
from henceforth. And are you sure it is Metropole you wish to go to? Well, I can help you get somewhere else if you would prefer.
If it weakens you, then it's worth going to Metropole.
Very well.
Yeah, we got like a whole gift from Zabilna to go to Metropole, so probably should use that.
So use it right now.
Very well.
Alright, so you have it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to do this.
Hit it on
Does
the
anyone
ground.
know if we use this, it takes us like, where does it take us? We won't just like land on.
Oh, yeah, hang on. We don't want to just go in the middle of the the city centre or something.
I don't think she would have done that.
Well, I don't know enough about tuning forks.
Well, we can't really
I
change
know
it, so
nothing
we
about
just,
tuning
that's-
we're
forks.
gonna just have to go through and see where it takes us.
She said like hit it or I can't remember.
Yeah,
what she said.
she did. She said hit it. Alright, but do we have to like hold hands?
I don't know.
Let's
hold
Enid.
hands.
Enid. Oh, how do we use a tuning fork?
simply hold it aloft, grasp your hands, and think of where you would wish to go.
Alright.
I didn't frequent the library that much in Metropole.
Okay.
Do you know where that is, Wendell?
There's, just think about the gates to Metropole.
Yeah, outside the
Why
gate.
just the gates?
Come on, let's go.
Why wouldn't we just be already? Why wouldn't we choose to go inside it?
Come on, it doesn't matter, we can just walk there.
The translocation to another plane of existence must not be rushed, my friend.
Yeah.
I will come with you to whence you are going, and then Wesley and I will translocate elsewhere. Where
Okay.
where do you remember best,
Oh yeah, you
Scarlet of the city of Metropole?
Where I remember best is not where we're gonna be finding out about red skulls.
But we
dragons.
can just walk to the next place.
Oh, it's a city. Have you ever walked in a city? They're big.
It will work best
I'm
in
not
a place that
saying-
you know.
not that
There's a
serious,
bus
we've
that
got
I could just
20
get.
days.
Oh, no, sorry, that doesn't exist. I could get a wagon somewhere.
Think
like
of
10
the
minutes.
think of the north gates of Metropole. Those great mighty wooden doors.
Yeah.
Now, since in recent years they have been redecorated with finest mithril. So imagine those gates now in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Imagine them, and when you are ready, hold the tuning fork aloft.
Like that.
Are you ready to go?
Hold hands.
It's
Circle
Like
time.
that.
Yeah. Ready?
Okay, that's
Are you ready to do
Let's
this?
go.
Okay,
Let's go.
to
And I'm just
Metropole.
thinking- And you guys aren't coming with us at all.
They're coming with you. Yeah, they're coming with you.
Okay. How am I supposed to ding it if they're holding your hand?
Oh,
It's okay. I will hold your elbow when you are ready.
Ready?
Ding it on-
Take us to Metropole.
Where am I dinging it on?
Just
Oh
say,
my
just
Done.
you just hold it aloft.
Yes.
You say, "Take us to Metropole,"
Yep.
and then
Take us to Metropole.
literally from the sky shoots down multicolored rainbow lights in a massive sphere. You are flying down a wormhole. Think Thor, right? You are flying down a wormhole, and then suddenly nothing, blackness. You are going down this rainbow bridge. None of you have ever seen anything like this at all. You're just flying through the sky, right? There is space. Beyond the colours, you see space, you see stars, and then suddenly, literally, you find yourself suddenly with hard ground beneath your feet, and you find yourself in a very different environment.
I hope
Take
my
a
house
pause.
is
That
alright.
music hit every single
Did
story.
we laser my house?
Okay, let me just let's roll for the weather first, because you're back on the material plane. So I want precipitation. Roll d20.
That was great. I liked it. I just hope
No, I
it didn't
mean-
laser my
What did
house.
you roll?
18.
And rolling
Okay.
for weather after doing that. It's funny.
Am I rolling?
Yeah. Come on, roll. Get it. Fucking help me out. Keep the
I
pace.
didn't know if you need me to roll this.
What did you roll?
4.
What did you roll?
13.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yes.
There is quite a strong breeze, but otherwise it is a cool. It is a cool early spring. Oh no, hang on, 100 days has passed. Hang on.
Oh,
So
no.
you were in March. It's early summer. It's early summer. Damn it! It is way hotter than when you left. You find yourself. Roll D4.
2.
2 miles north of the city of Metropole. Around you, passing slowly and languidly, various two-wheeled carts go past with and people all around are sort of, those that are relatively nearby have noticed this crazy arrival of the 5 of you. The ground all around where you landed is scorched. And still here and there, these kind of last languid bits of colourful light kind of
It looks like on the other end.
apparate into the air. You are back in the material plane. The colours are different, the sky is different. You are now so far from home. Home for you now is another dimension away, not just a distance away.
Can you please set my mind at ease? Did my house get scorched or is it alright?
You don't know. I'll say some of your house got wrecked,
Oh,
mate. Yeah,
man.
definitely. You probably would have had to go outside to do it.
Okay.
In the dining room. Your house just explodes.
I'll wave to the people looking at us at the wagon.
Oh, didn't like that.
Oh my god, did you land on anyone?
But the experience of translocating between dimensions of existence has you all kind of slightly stunned and shocked. That, even as a spell, were you able to cast it, is many, many levels away. That was the most powerful magic, apart from the wishes that Sibilnir was able to enact, that any of you even been around or exposed
I cast
to.
Gate, but yeah.
Yeah, you did, and that was equally kind of like, whoa. So it was quite a big deal. One second.
That definitely felt a lot different to when we walked through your candlestick gate thing.
You weren't even conscious for that.
Did it feel different?
I feel like
felt
we're 2
different.
miles outside of Metropole. That looks like that.
You are. You can see. So down a very, you are on slightly elevated ground, several miles north of the city, and as you look down across grasslands, just some of it well tilled, and these are the kind of the distant farms on the outskirts, outside the walls of the city. There are many farmsteads and areas of tilled land. You can see off to your left, maybe half a mile away, there's a large field being ploughed by several ploughs, being pulled by bulls and things like that. You are just off, I'd say you're about 50 feet away from a main road that has massive well-worn flagstones down. This isn't just a kind of a two-tire track type of path. This is a really like a formal road that leads all the way down. And 2 miles away you can see the walls of an enormous metropolis. You have not seen anything like this. This dwarfs Kendall.
What the hell?
And all around it you see, from this distance, you see large winged beasts with riders upon them, griffins, you all imagine, doing long languid circles around the circumference of the city. You can see scores of people both coming into and out of the city from this distance, and you can smell the sea air. There is salt in the air, there is a freshness, there is a vibrancy that certainly rouses your memories of being on the sea. Feels like home. For you, Wendell, I don't know what it sums up for you, but you get a sense of being back where you're supposed to be.
Oh my gosh, is the ocean here? I have not seen that ocean before.
You haven't seen
I can
it.
smell it.
How would you know?
Because I know that
I've
it's
heard
salty.
of the
I've
ocean.
heard of it.
I've heard
I have
tales
not
that
seen
the ocean
an ocean
smells like
before.
salt.
There's
So
no
I went
ocean.
and sniffed some salt just to know what it smells like, and it smells just like this.
You've seen big lakes before. That's basically, it's like that,
They
but
don't
bigger.
smell the same now, do they?
Look,
There's a woodpecker here.
oh yeah, woodpecker. Wow, this is beautiful.
We shouldn't be that far from our old farmhouse around here somewhere.
You had a farm. Interesting.
Farmhouse.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't been there in a while.
Is it still yours or have like new people?
They might have
moved
seized it.
it? Seized your house. I hope not.
Yeah, it's been a while. Alright, so that's the day. The day is yours. It is a beautiful, warm, slightly breezy, early summer's day.
Let's go. I'm excited, guys.
Even from this
They're gonna get
vantage,
robbed.
you can see from your high vantage point, maybe 3 miles, 4 miles further, you can see the ocean.
Oh wow.
I was
That
right.
looks amazing. You didn't see the ocean. You were telling the truth.
Oh my god. massive.
We
What
should
the
take,
hell?
Okay. The day is yours. You guys talk amongst yourselves because the computer's crashed. So I just got to restart this as you guys.
How many times have
whatever
you seen
you
the
do.
ocean?
I partially live on
Oh, yeah.
the ocean.
We're saying this as we walk towards the city.
Yeah.
so-
Oh, wait a minute. Let's take a scenic route.
Let's take the long route.
Yeah.
Oh, we could maybe hop on one of these wagons here. No?
Why would
I
Why
don't
would
know
we
the
do
etiquette
that?
of
They
your.
let us in
Why would
a
they
wagon
let
that's
us-
bringing food to the city.
Oh, they let us do that for Kendall, didn't they?
Well, Kendall's a lot smaller, and also we weren't coming from a random place. We were just coming from a village.
Well, my friends, we're not heading to the city. We're actually going to be taking the road north
Oh, yeah.
and around the coast
of course.
for a little
Okay.
while. So
This is where we part ways for now.
for now, we will see you in 10 days.
Yeah, where
Where?
should we meet? Yeah.
We'll get a message from.
Here, or should we go somewhere in the middle, or what? Do you think? I don't know the area. So
You choose. Who knows the area best? You guys. You tell us.
We'll meet in Metropole because it's easy to get to.
The North
Well,
Gates
for us.
in 10 days.
Alright.
Yes.
Great.
For me.
My friends, it has been wonderful travelling with you these last 10 days.
That's so with
You too. It was really nice to meet you both.
The Ladies go with you both and have justice in your hearts. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Farewell. There are awkward embraces and
Thanks for helping me with my village and everything.
you're very welcome. You see the old man, much frailer, sort of tired
Safe
looking,
travels. Please don't fall over.
travelling on, like leaning heavily on his staff as they walk off north. And Wesley and Enid leave our sights and leave our story for now. You guys head south to walk this couple of miles down towards the city.
So, how much do you love the city out of 10?
Probably
6.
actually a 10.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that enthusiastic. You've actually been saying. You've
Okay,
actually.
okay. Slow down. Before we enter the city,
Yeah.
it might be important to note. I am wanted currently in the city.
Wait.
Probably not that badly.
Wait.
Not
You
that
didn't
bad.
think that maybe you should mention this before?
Well, it didn't seem
It
relevant.
didn't come to mind.
Being relevant, we've
We
been
weren't.
talking about.
Well, we weren't here, so we were, offering
When you
help.
say wanted,
I don't know how much. For
You mean they want you here, right? Like
Nah,
they like you?
some people certainly,
Oh.
because I've got friends in there, but
oh really? So
Yeah.
you're wanted.
yes,
So
That's
maybe
somewhat. I don't know.
by the guards or by.
Probably.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Because I haven't been here since.
What you
I
just
was-
heard that
I
you,
assume.
there's a
I
warrant
just
out for
assume,
your
based on
arrest.
how they usually deal with these situations, that would have been.
What do
And
you want
what
it for?
situation?
Oh,
Is
Where's
it
your
lots-
accent gone, Ryan?
What?
That's not-
What situation?
oh, like situations where usually. Well, I don't know how it works where you live. Do people ever get, a warrant out for people's arrest?
No, that's never actually happened.
That's
in my life.
never
Scarlet,
happened.
what do you want it for?
Did you kill someone?
No, I didn't kill
Did you rob
anyone.
someone?
Yes, we robbed someone. Not that bad.
How much gold is on your head?
I don't know. I haven't been here because I've been wanted. Simply so.
Well-
So maybe
I
maybe
think-
you shouldn't go in looking like you then.
Well, I have a robe, so I could just cover my
Your
face with it.
horns.
Yeah.
Poke them through. Force them through the top of it.
I don't have anything to cover my.
You have like a what's that thing?
That is
What's
just
your-
something to breathe underwater.
Oh yeah.
Step of water breathing.
What else?
You have any spells that might protect your identity?
No.
Well, you just like walk inconspicuously
Well, I'll
behind
go
us.
in. I don't think.
Alright.
I don't think.
Let's
I'll
just
be
see
like,
how it goes. Maybe it'll be
Oh,
fun.
that's the.
Rowan, let me be honest with you, Rowan. You're gonna get robbed as soon as you walk in here.
Me?
Yeah,
Why me?
because you don't look like you're from here. You look like you're bringing money into the
I'm
city.
not from here.
Exactly, which is why you're gonna get robbed.
Well, you gonna let that happen or?
No, you should probably put all your monies in the bag of holding. I know,
You're trying to get my money.
He's the one who's trying to rob.
You're getting robbed. No, that's what's happening right now.
Look, I'll put these ingots and whatnot in there.
Yep, that's probably for the best. I mean, who's gonna steal an ingot out of your pocket? I think you'd feel the weight.
I don't really keep it in my pocket. I keep it in a
I
bag.
keep everything in my pocket.
Just fold.
I ain't got a backpack.
Like you
I
from
got
the
my
casino and you were like,
That's Wendell.
There's so many coins in my pocket.
I think I'll be fine. I don't just let people rob me.
oh yeah, we remember because you robbed back a homeless person who borrowed two tiny.
No, that was a lapse in my
And then
judgment.
you ran, and
That was a
probably
severe
took a meal out of their mouth.
lapse in my
You
judgment.
ran, beat them up. Beat up a
Look,
homeless
if
person.
I could do that again, I would just
I
let
think
them
you
have
went
it.
in and they were allowed to be out there, but
I was just a little bit dead set on getting money so I could see my way. Now, if I could do that again, I would let them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We can't count.
You took all my money as well. You didn't just take your money.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You're villanising
They
me.
left the hat.
You two give me a just while you're interacting, give me a either history or insight check with both of you with advantage. This is just to see if you know where
I'll do.
like where you would go to learn or research in the city.
Insight is 23.
So would you use that as like you remembering? You know, you going like, oh yeah.
I am also doing insight and it's 11.
11, okay. So you would know, you wouldn't know, like any of your dealings in your whole life in Metropole, you've never really, like, books in terms of like the academic, scholarly research stuff has not been your bag, right?
She can't read.
No, you're the smartest in the group, so that's not saying much, is it? No, you're clever, but you're not academic. Do you know what I mean? You're clever in a more intuitive, natural way, and but you would know that the
dumbest in the group.
it's called
Yeah, you are.
it's called the Grand Archive. Just so you know, so the place where. You know, the biggest library that you know of in the city is called the Grand Archive.
Okay.
All right.
So, does this city see a lot of outside people, or is it just mainly kind of like, you know, humans?
Oh yeah, if you walk in there, you'll get shot
Ooh.
What the?
from a ballista. I'm joking.
He's lying.
But is there like a vast array of people?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel better, because sometimes, I don't know if you believe it, but sometimes when I walk in places, people think I look a little bit silly with my my hat, my mushroom head and stuff.
Oh yeah, but you do look a bit silly. That's fine. We're all for silliness.
Alright, okay, thanks Wendell.
I mean that in a nice way.
Okay, I'll take it in a nice way, that's fine.
Okay, you get closer and closer to these north gates until they're several hundred feet to your south, and there is a huge amassing crowd, many score, maybe 100, maybe a little more, people milling around, and there seems to be like a convergence of people into a kind of a queue as they approach the north gates, and it seems that there's going to be some kind of checkpoint as you come to enter the city. Do you want to get in line with the queue?
Get in line, yeah, we will.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's just do a general
I'll do a voice.
a general sort of presence check for sort of how much you sort of assert yourselves and in the queue and all this kind of thing.
Okay.
And also how much you're standing out versus not. Are you going to look low key?
Yes, especially her.
Okay. I mean, there are wondrous people in this queue. Also, you see all manner of colourful faces and species and.
Do we see any fey-looking creatures?
Well, we'll do that in just a
Okay.
second. Firstly, so what I want is you're going for sort of tone down, right? You're going to try not to
Yeah.
stand out. So in which case, give me a group performance check.
14.
12.
Ooh.
Okay. That's yeah, you failed that. So what this means is you seem a bit more like you're trying to look low key. Okay, so you're trying to look like that, but you maybe are giving off vibes of trying to look that way. So
Hey Sprocket, we might be able to find a lickety split in here.
look at the split I want, and look at the split I really want.
We'll look for some, alright?
Look,
Yeah.
it's very bright. I'm gonna
I know,
stay
stay
here.
under the shade, alright?
Yes,
Please
yes,
don't
yes, yes,
disintegrate.
Just like because
Yeah.
Gary found it.
Okay.
All right. As you get closer, you can hear these kind of voices ahead. There are half a dozen gleaming, silver-clad, knightly-looking sort of guards. There is a solid-looking table, and it seems like everyone is coalescing into a single file past the table, where you can all ascertain people are putting stuff on the table. They're showing their arms and the weapons they're carrying and all these kind of things. There seems to be lots of scrawling on bits of paper. There are several rather officious-looking individuals behind the table that seem to be looking newcomers up and down, writing down things. Other people passing straight through. Perhaps these are natives to the city. They seem to display something at this distance, you're not quite sure what, and they are waved through. Is there anything you want to do? I'd say you're about 100 feet away from the table now. You've got about another roughly five minutes at this speed.
Hey, do you know what those people are showing since you guys have lived here? They're just allowed right in. Do you have one of them?
I don't know. Do I know?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't know.
not true natives of the
I don't know why I don't know.
You haven't been there for 15 years.
Would I know? It's
Um,
been that long.
That you would show your colours.
Oh.
So that if you're a part of a noble family, you would have like coats of arms, that kind of thing. So oftentimes noble families wear colours, and that gets them free passageway. In terms of if you are like a peasant class, usually you'll do work for that noble family, so you would know it as showing your colours.
Okay. Do you have any
We don't
thing
have
to
that.
show?
No.
You never did that. You always just had to get in line every time in and out of the city. You'd always
We're
have
gonna
to just
wait.
yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
like declare. What
Well-
was it you wanted to try and perceive?
Oh, if there's any fey-looking creatures.
Give me a perception check.
That would be 22.
All right, 22. I'd say there's a 30% chance that you can see one within the thing. No, you don't see any. Well, it's not that you don't see any. It's just there's nothing recognisable.
Yeah.
That's easy for you. Seems to be a rich difference in social status within this group and different. I mean, you can see what is clearly a dragonborn further down the way with bright silvery scales, very young, bright, no tarnish at all upon their thing, and they're kind of waiting in line to go through.
It's like Alexis, isn't it? The guy from your old thing.
The motley few. All right, the minutes pass. Is there anything you want to do ahead of this checkpoint
I
before
really
you?
think maybe you should cover your head if you said
What? With what? I don't have
Your
anything.
cloak, put it over your head.
Okay.
They're still gonna
If
be
you-
like,
You look
can I see your
suspicious
face,
now.
please?
Oh,
You
yes.
look even
is it
more
raining
on
right
the
now?
black dragon mask.
It's say it's a religious garb, and then they don't have to ask you to remove it.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do.
Okay, there's now, as the minutes pass, there's now 3 people ahead of you.
Turn invisible.
The guards are kind of sort of coming up the line a little bit and just looking at the people that are going to be coming next. And they walk
Step behind me.
alongside.
Should I just turn invisible?
I'm just gonna.
Make a deception check.
Okay. 18.
Okay, they look past and they go, one of them just comes by and just goes, how many in your group? Can you move I need to see the
Alright.
lady you're hiding. They see what you're doing.
Sorry.
3 in your group?
Yeah.
Okay. And they just walk on past.
Oh, it's children. Okay, but they will still need to check this at the door.
All right, you come to the table. And there are 3 officials behind the table.
Give a different name.
And 2 guards behind them. Okay? 2 sets of 2 guards, as it were, behind them.
Hi guys.
No. What the?
Good morrow to thee.
Morning.
Weapons, please.
Alright, here we go. I put my lock blade down. I put my 2 guns.
I don't have any.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I have a crossbow, short sword, glaive. I'll just. You guys don't have any
These
weapons.
are all in my bag of holding. Yeah, don't have any.
And any extra dimensional spaces you have?
Yep.
Only my mind.
Yep, I put out my bag of holding. Here you go.
Any weapons in there?
She just took some of them out. That's all.
Make a deception check.
I'm not.
We don't have any other weapons.
What about your weapon?
It's
Where's your
looks
sunblade?
It looks like a handle right now, so it doesn't.
and there's the house.
Okay, but you're not putting it forward on the table, is what I mean.
Yeah, 25.
25. Okay, fine. They're like, very well, and
Wait, are you going to be taking these or can I take them with me?
you must declare them, and we will have written record.
Gun!
But they are your.
Gun! Glaive! I'm declaring.
It's not. Shush.
I'm sorry, I
It's
thought
a
that's what you wanted.
shush. Stop talking.
Gun.
Stop talking. The person next to him is just writing these things down. So the one in the centre holds up a kind of a little, like an oblong stone, and just goes. Why are you laughing? All right, pull your hood back, please.
Why? Okay.
I can't take my my head off, so I don't have to be.
Understood.
Part of me.
Are you from these parts? Elf, are you?
I'm a legend, yeah, elf, whatever.
Ah. From the fairy elf.
Yeah,
Fairy
that's me.
elf. And your name?
My name is Rowan Amanita. Nice to meet you.
Rowan Amanita. Your name?
Josephine.
Sorry, I forget it.
Roll a deception check.
Why?
Roll a deception check.
I promise.
Can I help? Can I help?
Why?
Too late.
12.
12. What is your name, dear?
You didn't say your last name.
I don't think she has a last name.
She does.
I don't know what her last name would be. It's
This is getting more awkward the longer you take.
it is Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Remember? Oh yeah. Last
Scarlet Tiefling.
Don't say your actually don't worry.
last name? Did you want? No.
Well, yes, for identification. If you have a last name.
Astrian.
Astrian. Scarlet Astrian.
Wendell.
Yes.
Wendell.
Wendell, do you have a second name, a given name, a family name,
No.
or a name at large?
No.
Wendell. Human?
By the looks of it.
Human. These ones like to make it difficult for us and take longer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
What is your business here in Metropole?
We were just going to do some reading. Look, because where I'm from, we don't have libraries or anything. So I'm so excited to read in here. That's going to be great, isn't it?
You are going to be exploring our libraries.
Yeah. Don't shush me.
That's fine.
Dad, you're about to tell him stuff that you shouldn't.
Keep your weapons sheathed
Alright.
whilst you are within the boundaries of the city. Go forth in peace. Enjoy the wondrous, most southern city of the eastern continent of Aeon. And
Hi.
all that it has
Alright.
to offer
Here you go. I'll
travellers.
give him a gold piece.
No, I cannot accept money from visitors.
It's a gift. I'll leave it here on the
Rowan,
table.
I cannot
I'll
accept
just
gifts.
put it on.
Please take your money.
The
Let's
city
go.
doesn't work like that. You can't just do that stuff.
Move along. Next.
The next person can
Next. Okay. You all.
He totally
Damn.
fell for that last name.
Rowan, you're gonna have to pick up on what we do around here because you're doing a lot of stuff really weirdly.
I'm not gonna change.
You're going to walk into the city?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. You pass through the large double doors and you find yourself immediately in an open area. Ahead of you it's a massive junction of 3 roads. But around this part it is dusky. There have been makeshift vendors setting up, trying to sell everything from like wine, water. Imagine those guys in Italy, you know, that were always trying to give us bottles of water.
Yeah.
There's like people there. Someone immediately comes up to you and goes like, "Fairy wine, fairy wine,
Is
taste of fairy wine.
Is it really fairy wine?
Taste it, see."
Well, I'm a fairy, so
Do you
I'll
taste
know.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, you taste the fairy wine. Ah, it's 1 silver piece.
Oh,
No,
right.
thank you.
1 silver piece.
I'd slap her hand back.
You have the fairy wine.
No.
You have the fairy
Like,
wine.
how good did the fairy wine taste?
I'm just
It's
gonna.
delicious.
I'm gonna.
It's great.
I'm gonna
Fairy wine.
Move, Rowan.
Hey, well, he just follows after you. No, 1 silver piece. It's a little halfling.
No,
1 silver
I
piece.
slap Rowan.
You don't take my fairy wine without pay. Hey, take your fairy wine, thieves. Fairy wine thieves. Give me my
I'm an
silver.
adult. I can
Silver
make my own
piece.
decisions.
1 silver. You can't take a.
Here you
Hello,
go.
I
I'll
know
give
I'm
him a
little,
silver.
but don't ignore
I
me.
give him a silver.
Thanks.
Thanks for your
Fairy wine.
Wine.
Fairy wine. Fairy wine.
Ah,
That's one wrong.
annoying.
I
I
said.
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you did.
I had some fairy wine. I paid him for the fairy wine I had.
not how.
Just don't take
It was
Help a cripple. Help a cripple.
Oh, are you alright? Here.
My legs don't work no
Let's
more.
see. Here, have a silver.
I could buy some herbs.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, sweet master.
Oh,
No,
don't
let
call
me get
that.
some gold bars out of my bag of holding so you can pay them with that instead.
I
You wanna-
can spare silver.
Like 2 at a time.
Maybe
Next
your
guy that
problem
comes
is
over,
you're not charitable
sip
enough.
a fairy wine, 2
A
gold.
lot of these people are just scamming you, by the way.
Well, if they're in such desperate need that they have to scam people, then they're still in need.
Well, you wouldn't have said that back when you when you stole money from home.
You've changed.
I'm trying to make up for that, alright? I don't feel good about that.
Okay, you have entered through the north gate, and so you are in.
Please don't
The-
try and control what I do, Wendell.
I'm not trying to control. I'm trying to make you not lose your money.
Looks
What
like
do
we
you-
have like a vintage filter.
So there's 2 sets of gates. This has gotten you into the city itself, but there is now a stretch of, I don't know, maybe 300 yards before you get to the non-checkpoint gates into the main kind of 4-way junction. So here is where this seems to be like almost like a refugee area. People that have gotten into the city but have been kicked out of the city itself. So you think about it, the north gates, there's like a wall, there's this waste ground almost. It's like a shanty town that you're in right now. And it's a couple of 100 yards to the main entrance to the city. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're in, but you're not yet in the shop district or anything like that.
Why are all these people out here?
They're not allowed in the real city.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they're too poor.
Too poor to go in the
I
city?
mean, you're gonna be too poor to go in the city if you
If
keep
you
this
keep
up.
giving everyone all the money.
Another little child halfling comes up. What's that? What's that on your face? I want the
That's a-
shiny thing. I
I-
want the shiny
Rowan,
thing.
Rowan,
He's pointing to your gun.
Oh, you can't have my gun, but look at
Come
this.
out there, just touch it. Like there's 3 of them now that's come over and they're all like trying to
I'm
touch
not-
it and stuff.
Get away from me!
Ah, no, they run away. They run
Why
away.
did you do that?
Because they're trying to.
They're children! You don't
Yeah,
show
you-
it children!
Rowan, why aren't you listening to us? We know the city better than you do. You've never been on the prematerial plane before this.
To me, it looks like you're
Okay.
numb to the kind of suffering that's going on here, and you've zoned it out because you've been here longer.
To me, it looks like you don't know what you're doing here.
To me, it looks like you have no empathy for these people.
Healing potion. You got a healing potion. There's a little kid. Looks about
Tiny.
literally looks like they've got like a bleeding wound in their leg.
I do.
Looks up.
Lay on hands, 5 hit points.
Okay, you go over, lay on hands.
Can I try and do it stealthily? So no
Well,
one
you go
sees?
over and do that, and you don't feel it coming forth from you, like they're fully healed.
Good job.
Ah. Well, then maybe they need it for someone else.
Oh my god, you can see his fake wound.
I just
He's
walked
paid-
away.
Why
I
else
don't-
would they need a healing potion if someone else wasn't?
Rowan, you need to just trust us on this one, because otherwise we're just gonna ditch
I
you in
would
the
if I
library.
could see any other reason other than like you zoned out people.
You've only got about another 100 feet before you get into the city itself proper.
Keep walking. I didn't know this would be the hardest part of the entire adventure.
Help a clipped elf! Help a clipped elf! You see
It's
an
just a
old
hero.
over. You see help a clipped elf. It's what?
A human. Just being clipped because his ears are clipped. It's just a human.
Well, you see a human with bleeding ears, like a straight line like this. So, help a clipped elf. If I can get help a clipped elf.
All right,
Help!
here you go.
Help a clipped. If I can get a healing potion, they might grow back.
Oh well, I can't give you one. I don't have one, but I can give you something.
Please give me a healing potion.
I can help you get one.
Please.
I'll give him like 2
A
silver.
fellow elf.
I'll give him 2 silver.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Just save up and you get one, okay?
Okay.
Why aren't you listening to us?
We listened to you and we went to your house.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we
Yes, we
did.
did.
No, in the end, you were like, why are these people asking for trade?
Oh yeah, but
money?
after you explained, we didn't.
You're being like really like distrusting of us, and that's hurtful.
Can I know all your passive perceptions, please?
12.
13.
Why does it say that? Oh, 10.
I've got my bag of holding in my hand, by the way.
Okay. Great. As you're walking along, you feel somebody close behind you trying to get up under the robes to get to some of your pouches. Get some of the pouches you have underneath the kind of. So it's like robes with the cloak over the top, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to get under the cloak.
Can I slap them?
Okay, so yeah. You slap them away, and just run off, like screaming. Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Hey, don't steal from people!
Fuck off!
What are you doing?
You've changed. In 20 seconds.
Bipolar.
Those are the people that like stealing just in different ways.
Yeah. That stealing is not okay, but that kind of
That
stealing.
kid faking music.
He obviously needed it though, and he was
Oh,
asking.
he wanted to sell
He
it.
was asking.
That
He
guy that
wasn't
was
taking
stealing
it.
obviously needed it.
He wasn't taken from you. He was asking. You had a choice to either give or not.
Alright, you approach the much smaller, more solid metal doors.
Doesn't that mean that?
Here you're just being filed through. There are lots of poorer looking people and refugees who are trying to get through, and they're kind of like going, not you again, get out, get out. Come on, through. Oh, by the way, at the table back there, I should have said you were each given a very quick stamp of like a postcard-sized bit of paper, all right, that you are instructed to show at this gate, just so you understand the mechanics of getting through. So you show your bit of card, you walk under the gates, and now welcome to Metropole. You're in the city proper now, and you find yourself at a 5-ways junction, the 5th northern most road heading out of the city you're coming in on, and then you've got 4 directions coming off from you. The first one is the largest road going straight from, as you go through these gates, straight down, and you are looking down. It seems to go until it almost gets dusty and misty from just the atmospheric. A long road, must be 2 miles, but it's straight down from where you're looking now. And then there are 2, one going directly left and right that go round the edges of the city along the walls, and then there is one off to your right diagonally down there. This is the North Ward that you find yourself in.
Oh, welcome to the North Wall of Metropole.
No, it was the North Ward.
Ward.
What?
Ward.
Whatever.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I don't. What's the time of day?
You're not sure. I'd say you reckon like mid-morning.
Oh. Well, we have the whole day ahead of us, so we could just go to the library.
Right.
First.
Should we go book a room in the tavern?
Yeah.
So in the North Ward. Damn, I can't see nothing. Hang on a minute.
You want to tell them we ring light?
But face it away
Face
from
it away
us.
from us.
Like up.
Up and all.
Oh, actually.
Or right in your face. It's fine then.
It's not to me because it's all just stop-starty. It's not smooth.
It's fine.
It's
I don't
all
like
okay.
that.
It's
I don't know.
literally okay. There's nothing.
No one cares.
Okay. Right. What are you doing? The day is yours. What would you like to do?
Alright, so maybe we should go book rooms in the tavern first.
That's probably the best.
Where's the finest tavern?
The finest tavern in this great city.
All right. Well, look. To get around, you know the city, but how well you know a massive city is different, right? Like London, you can know parts of London and not other parts of London, so you don't just automatically know where everything is. You two, when you're in the city, will have certain advantages and will be able to find things quicker than others. You'll also know who to ask. You will have disadvantage on these kind of things because, number one, this isn't even your dimension, and number two, you don't know this city, right? But you can still use perception to identify things. You're not stupid, so you know what an inn looks like, those kind of things. So, the North Ward would be better known to you than it would be to you, but you haven't been here for over 15 years. So the sights, the sounds, the smells, immediately Wendell is filled with a sense of nostalgia, right? And a sense of like, it's been a long time since you've been here. So, if you want to try and find somewhere here in the North Ward, give me perception checks. You get to roll with advantage.
I do disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
17.
8.
Or would it just be a straight roll?
Disadvantage.
Okay.
My favourite tavern got shut down years ago.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 17, within 5 minutes of this first sort of few blocks, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 blocks around here, you can see a sign. You're like, oh, around the corner here, you know there is one called the Galloping Minotaur, and you get to it pretty quickly.
This used to be where my favourite tavern was until it got shut down or replaced by this big chain company.
Oh, come on. It might
I'm
not
just kidding. I'm just kidding. This one's been here for years.
All around you, there are myriad people, creatures, wondrous things. You see as you're walking down these colourful streets, overhead a griffin flies by with a mithril-clad guard upon its back. Literally just quite, not even that high up, like 50 feet high, and it soars over.
So is that like how they patrol them on griffins?
I guess.
As you're looking up at it, the guard waves to you. And the griffin.
Oh, you're cute!
Flying over this city would be spectacular.
Have you ever done that?
No.
He yearns for the cloud. We already flew over some places.
Yeah.
We've been flying actually.
In a balloon.
Yep.
Okay, do you head towards? You point out the Galloping Minotaur. You guys want to head over?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're heading over, Scarlet, suddenly something crashes into you, like smacks into you. It takes you a minute. You're slightly dazed. It's a kite,
No matter. Why the hell are you
Oh,
flying
rip it up.
and then
on the streets?
a little boy runs over.
Oh.
Oh, hello, sorry, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Don't turn me into nothing
Insight
nasty.
check.
Roll insights.
Oh, poor kid.
God damn. 10.
10.
Yeah.
It just seems like a little boy. I'm so sorry. Can I have my kite back, please?
Your kite?
kite.
Oh, I thought you said like carrot. Yeah.
Carrot. No, I didn't say that. You look scary.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Why you got stars moving on your dress?
It's in right now.
What's that?
It's like in.
What do you mean in?
Like it's like here.
Oh, stars. Can you rip me off a bit or something?
I don't think so.
Oh. Why are they moving in there? It's like...
It's a kind of fabric that's like new, but it's like expensive, so that I can't rip it.
Okay, it looks like the sky at night when I look
That's
out
what
my
it's supposed
window.
to look like.
That's clever.
Yeah, well, I didn't make it, so save that to the
Where'd you get it from?
It was like somewhere on the main street. It was one of
Watch
those.
this roll. She's totally getting robbed right now.
I'm not getting robbed right now.
He's just holding this guy and talking to him. But I like it.
Well, maybe one day, if you make a lot of money, you can buy one.
How'd you get lots of money?
Well,
He's just walking along with you. How'd you get lots of money?
Well, I got lots of money from just like being, like doing odd jobs and saving up. But I think jobs that pay well are like doctors or.
What's a doctor?
They fix you when you're sick.
Oh right, okay.
Or like if
What,
you,
like at the church?
yeah, or if you run a big.
We'll go give people
business,
medicine
if
at
you
the
make
church.
Things, people like
Making
carpentry,
Okay. You're now all three of you standing outside the pub. Oh yeah.
You can't come in here because you're too small.
Well, gee, but you're
Where's
very.
your mum or dad?
Mum
Whoever-
working.
Oh, why are you just out and about? How old are you?
Flying up. 7.
Okay, get back home to your street.
Oh, but I want to be at home.
Okay, well, if your mum lets you wander about or whatever at 7, then fine. But you can't come in here. Oh, it's actually not before time. I guess you can.
Can you be my mum?
No. No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Is that where that guy was getting to the entire time?
Can you be my mum? That's
Okay.
cute. You know that kid? Oh.
Okay. You go into the Minotaur.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on a second. I just need to open up me some good old healthy tavern ambience.
Put some tavern brawl ambience on.
Yeah.
Plate
The
smashers.
puff of smoke heading towards me.
All right.
Is this lot really fancy? Is it going to cost
Oh yeah,
loads of
you
money?
need to bow to the waiters.
This looks comfortable. Looks comfortable. It doesn't look too crackers, you know.
You need to put on a suit or something, get changed into that, and
I don't have a suit.
Yeah,
you need
well, he's pulling your legs. So. You don't act good one
to be.
window.
Yeah. You do the same.
All right. So you enter in to the Galloping Minotaur, and this seems to be almost like you're not too wrong about the almost chain feel about it. Ahead of you as you walk in, there is an enormous fireplace, and over the top of it there is on a plaque. Think the Billy Bob fish thing that goes like that, but it's an illusion, and it's of a galloping minotaur. Funnily enough, originally enough, and it's like,
Yeah.
and as you come in, it waves, and then it
That's
goes
so
still. And as each of you comes forth, it animates the illusion, gallops like that.
So
Like that.
janky.
I'm thinking centaur. Minotaur's two-legged, isn't it? It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
running. It's just that's so lame. This is a huge. It's very spacious and comfortable. There are large tables, all of and seemingly quite ordered in rows. Think Wagamamas, right? Long tables like that, rather than separate tables in this place. And all around you see serving wenches with like holding like in each hand 3 2-pinter jugs, like taking them to tables. Big baskets of wings and breads and cheeses are being handed out. It's pretty busy. I'd say it's at like half capacity for this time of day. It's obviously the lunch hour you've arrived at. Lots of people around, and there's a little lectern near the front door that you've just come through, and a small, rather wiry-looking, possibly half-elf. You can't quite can't quite tell under the straggle of grey hair, with a tailcoat, bow tie, but somehow looks dirty and straggly. You're not quite sure how that is. But hello, welcome to the Galloping Lion
Table
Hall.
for 3.
Of course. And are you eating or drinking?
Both.
Both.
And can we get a room? Or 2?
We see. Have you booked?
Yeah.
You
You did get someone else's booking.
deception check.
No!
God damn it.
Randall's a shady character.
15.
Under what name, please? The booking.
John Smith.
John's. Let me see here. I'm afraid there's no Smith on.
Can I look at the sheet? Do I see any names?
Give me a very high DC perception check if you want to try and see it.
Oh god damn it, 5.
You can't see anything. He's like,
Must be in the other inn. Anyway, we'll get a room then.
We don't have
Well-
nothing yet.
I can do you a suite.
Yep.
That's all we have left is a suite.
How
That's
many
fine.
beds?
2 rooms with the
Oh,
living
okay.
area as well.
That's cool.
Good.
Means sharing, or you 2 of you together,
No.
or what's the deal
No,
here?
it's fine, like we're all friends here.
Okay, at this last minute, that'll be 8 gold per night each.
Are you sure?
Each?
8 gold per head per night.
Damn, that's
Are you
expensive.
sure?
Yes.
'Cause it says right there it's 7 gold.
Oh, I see. You're trying to do a deal with me, are you?
Yeah.
Well, if you book for 3 nights, I can do it to you at 7 gold per head per night. If you book 3
Which
nights,
is
That
how much
sounds
in
good.
total? Because I can't.
Do
add
7
that.
times 3.
I can't add up.
21, 3 nights, 63 gold. For the 3 nights, here at the Galloping Minotaur, right at the heart of the entrance to Metropole.
That basically
What can
rounds
you
down
offer
50
that
gold.
no
doesn't
other tavern can to pay these prices?
it? Other than a stupid illusion on the wall over there.
Cool.
Oh, well, sir, if you don't like our illusions, of course you are more than welcome to frequent any of the surrounding taverns or inns nearby.
I was just trying to see how your tavern is unique.
I was just doing a stupid face. How are we unique?
Yeah.
We're the Galloping Minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name.
Anything that makes them special?
Look, we serve the finest food across.
How good are these rooms?
It's a suite, sir. You're getting the finest rooms we have.
Yeah, but if we went somewhere else and got a suite, that would also be the finest.
You are more than welcome to go to try out any of the other inns or taverns
Can I
nearby.
see your reviews, please?
No, 63 gold.
63. If that was divided by 3, what would that be?
21 each, right?
Yes. 7 per head per night.
What do we think now? Unless you know of a better tavern. Do I know of a better tavern?
Yeah, you know all the taverns down at the dock ward and the sea ward, and there are some that to you are a bit more sort of real and less pretentious, but it would be several hours walk through this enormous city to get to the dock ward. You've kind of stopped. You know, like when you first get into a place,
Yeah,
it's like you get all the,
straight
you know, like at Disneyland, it's
Yeah.
like right near the entrances where the McDonald's and
Yeah.
all that is, like you've stopped there. Like,
Are the other ones cheaper that I know? Well, actually,
oh god, yeah, the dock ward's well affordable.
Well, I know some cheaper places.
And better.
Oh, around where you was living?
Yep. We'll just have to wait to see what Wendell has to complain about.
Yeah. But I think we'll decline that today. I mean, the tavern looks lovely. I think the food smells really good. Don't get us wrong. We don't mean any offence by turning around, but we'll probably head out.
Yeah. Sorry. When he gets back. So.
Fine.
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 That's not a very nice way to treat.
Professional.
special.
Well, you've wasted my time, haven't you?
Well, if you say that to everyone who decides they don't want to stay here, then
No, just to you. Bye-bye then.
bye. But we still got someone in the building.
Just using the lavatory, using the
There he is.
commodes, and then right.
Scarlet
Well,
knows of some better taverns.
This one seems fine.
remember, you're
Very
right at the very
expensive.
top of the city.
Oh,
You know, like where McDonald's was to Disneyland, and that you have to go in. Like you're still not sort of in the
we
main.
went to the first
city.
thing we came
Yeah,
to.
you go to like the what do they call it? Like the Weatherspoons.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
mean, it'll be safer than the cheaper ones.
Well, I kind of trust Scarlet's.
Alright, fine.
You want to head to? So if you're going to head through the city and head towards the docks,
We may as well just.
you're going to be walking for several hours.
We may as well look at the shops and stuff on the way through then.
You want to do that?
We can wander about.
Well, you're in the North Ward. If you continue south down the big main road, you'll eventually come to the Trades Wharf.
It'll take us all day to get there if we stop at the
It
shops.
won't.
Is there
It
no
won't.
fast way to get around it, like cars?
Yeah, running really fast. That's what I usually do.
What do you guys want to do? I mean, what do you want to
Should be
look for
socially
here at the city? Are you just here to research? Do you want to shop as well? Do
Yeah,
you have
shop.
any money? You want to?
We got tons of money.
All right. Okay. All right. We're not arguing, beer.
How much money do you guys have?
7,400 that would go.
Well,
Account for platinum as well.
Oh, not you. Platinum, I don't know what.
That's
I have
100.
905 platinum, 6,699 gold,
Why?
and
How much platinum?
900.
What?
That's wrong. You don't have that much.
I don't have that much. I've collected it.
It's
She is
true.
holding out on everyone.
It's true.
Do you think we should equalise the money?
No!
Oh, we got our own money.
How much money you got? 5
I've
copper.
got more
It's
than
because you
Scarlet.
spent it on personal items, that's why.
Yeah.
We all spend it on personal items. That's kind of how it works.
Maybe
Well,
that's
that's
why
the thing,
she
like,
doesn't mind
'cause-
giving money away so much, is because she's got so much of it.
What do you want
It's
to
funny
do?
that the guy with the most money
And
doesn't want
also-
to give it away. That's
And also 7,000. We all have 7,000 golden ingots.
Oh yeah.
well, you don't.
What?
You were. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, because it's in your bag of holding. Alright.
So what do you want? What do you want to do in this city?
If we go to
The
the.
city's yours.
On the way to the docks,
Yes.
do we have to go through the shopping district to get there?
You will go. You're in the very north ward. The next ward down, which is about half a mile,
Yeah.
about 10 blocks, is Trades Wharf. Trades Wharf.
But do we have to go through there to get to the docks?
You can stay on the main road and not go into any of the
Tell me where
areas.
the docks are.
Well, listen, I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's a city. It's like going where there's.
Yes.
It's huge, right? So, this road will lead all the way down. Like I said, it's about 2 miles all the way down to the end of Castle Wharf and the beginning of the Dock Ward.
Okay. So can we go through the shopping ward to get to the dock ward? Is it like on the way?
Yes, you're at the very
Okay,
north of the
that's-
city, so
okay,
everything
great.
is on the way now. You're at the very top.
There's no like. You can go anywhere you want.
You can go anywhere you want.
No, I got it.
But you're in the North Ward now, right? If you carry on down the main road, the Trades Wharf will be kind of off to the left and
Okay.
occupies a big area. Like everything occupies a big
Yeah.
area. Streets, it's packed. Think
London.
Camden.
Oh.
No, but think Camden, right? Like that's where you are now. And so there's shit everywhere. You're going like, well, you have to go off down side streets and stuff. Not everything is conveniently on this main road.
Okay.
We'll stop at the shops, armories, and like potion shops as well.
Right.
All right.
We're running low on healing.
So you both know that Trades Wharf is where you're gonna get open air markets. There's closed markets. There's shops. Everything's in Trades Wharf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll just let you guys lead. I don't know.
what?
so,
Okay, cool. So what shops? So can we look for what shops do we want to go to first?
Let's just get to the shopping district.
What kind of stuff are you looking to buy, sell, what?
Buy and
Yeah, bye.
I don't have
Sell?
anything to
Do you want to sell magic items? Buy magic
I don't have
items?
anything to sell.
So I would like to buy magic items,
Great.
potions,
yeah, we'll do
clothes,
Okay.
armor, And
So you both know of a place. The most popular one is a place called Marvin's Magic, right? And
Is it still open?
also there's another one that I'd say you know of called Cater's Mystical Oddities. All right. And they're the two that you both know off the top of your heads, but you could be surprised. All right. Both of these are in Trader's Wharf. There's also, that's what you both know about. Okay.
Let's go.
Do you want to take them to Marvin's Magic?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll go potions then with the...
Start heading down towards. Right. I'd like you both to have you all to make perception checks.
Alright. Can I get advantage?
Do I have
Yeah,
disadvantage?
Do I get it?
Why do I get disadvantage? Do I have disadvantage?
No, not
Do
on
I
this.
have advantage?
18. Yes.
Yeah.
you do.
8.
Alright, 18.
18, both 18. Good. This is just like, remember, in a city, don't let me lead this. You lead it. You know where you want to go and why you want to go there. I'm not going to fill in with like, okay, why don't you just randomly? So you've got to be outcome directed in terms of where you want to go. But when I ask you to roll, it's like, because you haven't been there for about a year, you haven't been there for years and years, you could get lost. So sometimes I'm rolling to see, because you're in a fucking massive city, whether you get lost or not, and where you find up, and also how likely you are to get into trouble, and trouble find you and stuff like that. All right. With an 18, you kind of head down the main southern road. This is the central highway through Metropole. It almost spans the entire length, north to south of the city, almost. It does about 3/4. You walk down it for about a mile, and you notice that it's the northern ward was very set up for new visitors. Lots of people trying to hawk their wares to you, like single people with like holding what do you call it when they've got
Yeah, the little tray things, whatever they're called.
yeah, like trays in front of them trying to sell you goods and stuff, like luminous wristbands and stuff, that
They
kind of
put
thing.
the bracelet on you.
Yeah. And then you get down into sort of part of the city that seems more established. It seems like you see more noble looking merchants and better dressed people, all that kind of thing. You're no longer in the tavern. Give me a second. So as you walk down, Scarlett and Wendell take you off to the left down another broad avenue, not quite as wide as the one you've been on, the main street. And in this one, all over the place, you see, just assume that you see every species represented. You see halflings, you see dwarves and elves and humans, of course. You see half species, you see occasionally other tieflings, you see dragonborn, you see, not readily, but maybe once or twice you catch sight of something that might be an Eladrin. Everybody is represented here. It feels open and tolerant and colourful and a literal metropolis of cultures and vibrancies and smells and
except for Porky.
yeah. As you come into Trade's Wharf, you turn left off the main street and then you turn right, and you get to sort of like an open a square. And in the middle of the square, there's greenery, there's trees, there's people having their lunches and stuff like that. And then you see a large, full-fronted building, double-height windows. So the first and the second floor, and entire windows. Above it, painted in metallic blue, swirling font and script, it says Marvin's Magic. And it's a huge sign that spans like almost the entire block. Right, there is a queue outside to enter, and there are two massive grey-skinned 9-foot tall bald strong-looking male humanoids outside the front, and outside you can hear their deeply low rumbling voices like, worship it, show us your coin, right, what you looking for, wait your turn, letting them in one at a time. It's a bit of a wait. I'd say you're probably waiting about half an hour until you get to the front of the queue, and this massive Goliath humanoid turns to you. Is it all free if you wanted to come in?
That's right.
Yep.
Buying, selling, or both?
Probably
Buying.
buying.
Right. Got no wares to sell?
Not really.
Alright, where's your coin?
Where is it?
Proof of coin.
I pick out 2 gold. I just
I'll just like open my pouch a little bit.
See?
show platinum that I've got.
Righto. We'll get you right in, my friends. The door opens and you enter into a high ceilinged, like they've taken out the whole first floor. It's an enormous, like a Disney store. It's huge, and there are people everywhere trying things out. You hear someone off down a little range trying out a wand. Like there's all sorts going on as you come in here into Marvin's Magic. An assistant in a deep blue robes comes up to you. She's only got one big tooth and then a big gap next to it. She goes, "All right, I'm Sarah. How can I help you?"
Hello.
Wrong accent. Sorry, it's meant to be more Cockney. All right, I'm Sarah. What you want? How can I help you?
I see your reviews of this place.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Please leave us a review on TripAdvisor.
Oh, God.
What's the majority of your reviews like?
We are 5-star across the city.
You endorsed by...
Window?
Oh.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just saying if we got good quality on our hands. I've never been
You've been here before.
I literally have not.
You brought us here.
You know of it. You know of it. It doesn't mean you've been in
Do
here.
you think I had enough money to buy anything?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have ever had the money to come in here. This is like going into like Gucci's main store. Do you know what I mean?
Alright.
So,
What are we looking for first?
Potions, I guess.
They don't sell those here, I don't think.
This is Mike's Magic.
I can help you if you. Hi. Sorry,
Do you have
I'm
any
your
good
personal
potions?
shopper. I
Do you
can.
have any- What's your best potion, Warren?
Potions. Well, we do a small stock of potions, but
What is the main thing you sell here?
where's my dear? So
Where's?
we,
Wait, what's
where's
the shop called again?
Marvin's Magic?
Marvin's Magic.
wands,
Magic wares. Oh,
staves,
right.
robes, items, wondrous wares.
Okay. Oh, so what kind of wands do you have? I want to look at wands.
Wands for the lady,
I want to look at boots
boots,
and shields.
boots and shields.
And robes,
I
maybe.
wanna look at
Or
robes.
clothes, I guess. Not.
Clothes.
Do you only do robes, or do you just do any other clothes?
Well, we'll have to check what we've got in stock,
All right.
but we might have something. What kind of
Or armor?
armor?
Yeah.
Okay, start scribbling some of this down. Armor, robes, wands.
Yeah, I guess.
You need all.
I just want to look at them and shoot down that range.
You want to shoot down the range?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you're looking for?
Can I also look for boots, please?
Are you happy with those robes?
Yeah, I am not looking to part with them anytime
Are
soon.
you sure?
Yes.
She's
We
been
could-
offered way more.
Yeah, then
What have you been offered?
Like 10 million for them, so.
It was like, how much was it?
It was
like 50.
10 million platinum pieces for these, yeah. And a whole bucket of treasure.
You're teasing. I know you're teasing. Okay. So what are you looking for if you're not looking
Boots.
to sell those robes?
Magic boots.
Magic boots.
Well, they don't have to be
Necklaces,
magic.
rings, maybe.
Yeah.
Jewelry,
Necklaces,
shiny things.
Alright, that's true.
Maybe you have a little magic thing for
We-
my friend Sprocket.
We should do like a few things.
Hello. Oh, you're cute, aren't you? Okay. So sort of everything.
Well,
Yeah.
That doesn't make it easy for
Cool.
me.
Accessories.
To
Can
help
we do
you.
like ourselves one at a time? Like we go to.
Yeah. Why don't you browse, and I'll, since you're the first to speak up, we'll have a look
Okay,
at what you
sure.
want. All right.
Boots.
So you're
and
interested in
shields.
boots. All right. Please feel free to browse and look around. All right.
Jesus.
I've got these glasses.
That does not fit.
Let's see.
Oh, they look funny. They make you have a fake mustache.
Oh yeah, no, maybe not that.
They've got
They
All
have
right.
here.
finger
Look at
taps.
these rings.
Oh, those are what amazing.
I
What do
wonder
they
how
do?
many powers I have right now.
I don't think I have any powers.
Or do you think they're just rings?
They're like things
I
at the
don't know.
iPhone store where they've got the thing attached to them. So you can't-
Yes, you can't take them.
All right, so Sarah takes you off and takes you over to the boot section. There's not many, but she does take you through, and she says, "Well, if it's quickness you want, my friend, we have these Wayfarer's boots.
Wayfarer's boots.
Ah, yes,
Can you tell me what they do?
yes, they will make you faster. Everywhere you will walk faster. Everywhere you will run faster. They will equip you with extra speed, but none of the extra exhaustion that often can come with such things."
I'm interested. How much are they?
These Wayfarer's boots, bear with me a second, please.
It's alright.
I wonder if they have any more bags of holding. That would be quite helpful. Why? I want my own one.
But it's the same size.
We could hold more things.
Could we? Is there a size limit on the original?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Wayfarer's boots. These would be 350 platinum.
350 platinum. Oh my god.
They will make you faster, and you will be more in tune with nature. Where you walk, you will have a greater sense of the...
And these ones, what do these ones do?
These ones. Now these ones.
Is there any of those size? Yeah.
These are the infamous boots of Elvenkind.
Oh, infamous.
Thank you.
Why are they
Infamous, yes. These boots, as you walk with them, they make no sound. Doesn't matter what surface you walk across, they make no sound. And that'll give you advantage in stealthy situations.
This armor I wear already gives me like a massive disadvantage on stealthy situations.
Yes.
So,
So it could sort of cancel that out? I don't know.
how much? For me, a magic item collector.
280 platinum.
Your accent's changed.
You are driving up these prices like, what is there, a cost of living crisis going on here?
Actually, I mean, yes.
Jesus, what's
You've heard...
the-
Make a general charisma check. You're being friendly towards her as well, so this...
Oh my god.
Your weighted dice not helping you
Yeah,
out?
7.
7. Okay. Yes. Yeah, actually, you're not too far from the truth with the cost of living crisis. But anyway, yes. So those are the boots of Elvenkind.
They got any more?
Yes. We have these boots here, which I think you're. Did you put on? Who got the boots of false tracks? Did you put them on? You wearing them? You okay?
I respect my...
Oh. Your friend was wearing a pair of these, so if you would like them,
No.
boots that will leave different tracks.
No, it looked like I copied them.
Or maybe you can get a different style.
That's all we have.
Wow. Got any shields?
Yes, are you finished with the boots?
I don't want any of them.
You sure?
I am very sure.
Okay, these
I could find better in like the layer of a
these
Vegas dog.
Wayfarer's boots have only just come in. They're very good. Look,
Wait
there's a
until
special rune on them. Can you
I'll-
see the little rune on
I'll
them?
wait until they've been sitting on the shelf for 5 years before I buy them.
But they've got a rune on them.
Oh,
With that rune, you
Wait,
can
hold
cast magics.
a rune?
Yes.
I'm interested.
Remember, only 350
Only.
platinum
Only.
and
10% gold, so it's not less money.
350 platinum.
$349.99.
You can cast magics from the rune in the boots to to escape situations more quickly as well.
How uncommon do you think these ones are? On a scale of 1 to 5.
I don't know. I don't know. You're looking for rarer items, are you?
Rare, Maybe even really rare.
Oh, we don't. I mean, ancient items of great knowledge and foresight are rarely found in cities unless they are carried like you have. Like you are carrying.
Where? I don't see anything.
I noticed the blade that you have at your belt.
Okay.
It's a mighty item.
I'm aware.
Very special.
Alright.
Okay. You want to see shields?
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
want
and
to
look
see
at
seals.
shields.
Accent's
I have
changed.
trouble with that word.
What's happening to you?
I thought you were Cockney.
I am Cockney, but I've got like a big gap in my teeth here that makes speaking
that
hard.
changes your accent every time.
Right, well, okay, come over here. Takes you to the other end of the store. Now here.
What happened? What's happening to you? Are you okay?
Okay. Please bear with me. With me.
There we
Hang on a second. You have to open up the Dungeon Master's Guide and go to Magic Items. S.
Shields. Yeah, seals.
Shields.
Yeah. You said just buy the other stuff.
Shields.
You could say it before.
I can't now.
What's happened? Another tooth grown in?
Okay, we have this.
Yeah.
The Sentinel Shield.
Amazing. What, does it make me look
While you hold this shield,
fine?
you will see
Yeah.
with greater clarity, and you will be faster to act in situations that require the shield. And it has an eye on it. It's pretty cool.
Would you say it?
Is your oath of the Watchers?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of cool. This one's got an eye on it. Feels kind of cool.
My shield is my holy symbol, so I'd have to,
This one would make you very fast, quicker to act in situations that demand you to go first.
I don't think I necessarily need to have an advantage on taking the initiative, but do you have any others?
But also you'll get advantage on. You will be wiser. You will be. You will be. Okay. Now also, we have.
Come on.
You wanted rare. The rarest shield we have is this. This shield
Come on.
brings more attacks to it. You will defend yourself
Why do I
better.
want that?
Almost by a factor of 10%. Plus 2.
You mean this one is like
This will protect you. It is ancient. This one is a rare find. This one, by the way, is behind like double glass. This one.
how much?
And it's rotating
How-
on
how
a
mu-
thing. On a thing.
Okay, that's stupid. How much?
It's not cheap.
Well, yeah, I know, but how much?
720 platinum.
Jeez. Hello.
720 platinum.
Why?
This will defend you.
Yeah, but realistically, who's paying that much for that thing?
Well, there are many nobles for whom that amount is not too much.
Well, moneyness doesn't buy intelligence. But no,
720 platinum?
absolutely not.
690.
Mm.
Cash.
How about 640?
150 off the asking price.
No.
I'd say 640, and what have you got to barter with?
My good looks.
Have you got any common or uncommon items that you could barter with?
Yeah, a cleansing stone.
Do you tell her that?
Yeah.
Cleansing stone and 660 platinum.
I'll have to discuss it with my very wealthy friend. Rowan!
I'm like, I've got like all the magic rings on my fingers. Yeah! Yeah!
This thing will protect me very well so I can take hits longer and let you do all the shooting while I take all the hits.
Oh, okay then.
Well, I don't have enough money for it.
Oh, well.
How much have you got?
Not enough money for it.
How much have you got?
Very low. Like, I've only got like 2,000 gold in total, including platinum. Yeah, I'll need some cash though.
Well, you have to save up then, won't you?
Well, no.
You're so like this world about it.
Can you
Why are
kind
you
of,
being so this world
can you
about
kind
it?
of be my teammate here? This is for all of us.
You said that about your sword last time you got it.
Yeah.
Was
and
that
I use
for
that to
everyone?
save everyone by unfreezing an entire. What? What do you mean? I unfroze the entire kingdom with that sword.
Alright, but this shield.
I literally.
True.
Alright.
I'll need some money for it.
Well, remember you have money from your ingot that you got.
I don't want to spend all the ingots on this.
So you've got
You have
what,
to spend what you
2,000?
have.
You got about 2,300 in gold from the ingot.
I mean, we can spend what we have because what I just said. This is
So you
what
got 2,000.
I don't have enough.
You know you got the armour. What did you have? You got any other items you can barter that you don't want?
I've got nothing.
Helmet telepathy?
That's pretty. Oh yeah, this stupid helmet that makes me look silly. This one.
Helm of telepathy.
How do you know?
And I run a magic store.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
one of the assistants in a magic store. Helm of telepathy and 420 platinum. We'll take it in gold, obviously.
Hey Rowan.
How much money? You have enough money for that.
No, we don't.
If you with your ingots, with your share of the ingots as well.
You have enough money.
But I want to just spend it all out of my own.
So
You'll
you
have
want-
some left. You'll have some left.
Well, you never know what items I will come across that will help the party. So you have to buy the thing that will help the party.
You
I'll
have
buy
4
a thing that
times
helps-
my amount of money.
That's because I've saved it.
No, it's because.
That's because I've saved it.
No, it's not. We didn't split it originally between us.
I asked for a little bit more because you guys got some magic items at the very beginning, very long time ago. Since then, I've saved it. That's why I have more money.
You haven't really saved it. You've been giving it out to all the homeless people.
Silver. I've been giving silver out to
Yeah,
homeless
that's
people.
true. That's true. All I'm asking for is a bit of money. So
But
I
you can pay for it yourself. I don't understand what the thing is.
You can afford it. If you go Helm of telepathy plus your how much gold do you got?
600.
600 gold.
Yeah.
Platinum.
100.
So how much have you got in gold? So total, not including the ingots.
1,000. So 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold plus the ingots, 2,300 roughly, 4,300. What did she say? Helmet telepathy and 400.
Yeah.
That's it, 400.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I thought you said 300.
So you'll have 300 gold left. 300 gold
Happy
left
days.
for a +2 shield.
Thanks, Rowan. Okay, I'll make the purchase.
I don't
Okay.
owe you anything.
You do as my teammate. You
Okay.
want me to
But
protect
you
you or
can
not?
afford it.
Do you want me to protect you? I mean,
That's okay, you can afford it, you can
I'm
afford
going
it.
to buy things that will also protect it with my money that I've saved. I don't see what you
It's
can't.
our money. We're a group.
But yeah, you didn't help us buy the ball of scry.
Because I didn't have any money left.
Because you just bought it on the sword.
They have got a fair point. You did buy a frostbrand with it.
Yeah, and guess what? I used the frostbrand.
No hate,
Guess
no
what
hate.
this
I'm just saying.
Crying for. We
Yeah.
saw loads of stuff.
Yeah,
Like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's all party
But you
items.
Didn't give us any of your money for that.
Yeah.
Because I had none. What
Yeah,
do you
because
mean?
you bought a sword.
I had no. Yeah, because I bought a
Look,
sword.
you can buy. You can
Right.
afford this, so you just buy it, dude.
I know. I'm not saying I would buy it.
If sorry to interrupt. If the money is the tricky bit, would you ever care trading in the sword you have on your belt? We have some wonderful magical blades.
No.
Okay.
Then I have nothing to fight with. I don't even have a mundane sword.
But I could swap the sunblade for a mighty magical blade.
Like what?
I'm glad you asked, sir.
Mhm.
Well, firstly, just to let you know that sunblade, we haven't seen one of those in, well, over a century. So the records say, we would be willing to pay 1,500 platinum for it.
My friend has more than that in her back pocket.
Okay, so we have the following swords available
Okay.
in our crypts underneath the store.
Yep.
Please bear with me a second.
No problem.
Please bear with me a second.
I understood you the first time. Don't say it again.
We have a sword that, when it wounds another, obviously we cannot keep this out on the shop floor, but when it wounds another, the damage from this sword cannot be healed in the
Absolutely
normal way.
not. Did you anything else?
Oh. It also does extra damage of a different sort, of a sort of necrotic sort.
No, thank you.
Okay. It's called the Sword of Wounding.
I know.
No? Okay. Well then, in which case, how about... we have basically +2 swords.
My sword already does that.
Yes. Well, I'm just saying we could trade in. So
To make my
we would
sword
give you a
worse,
+2. We would give you a +2, and we would give you.
You want me to trade out everything that makes my sword unique? But
No. Listen, I'm not forcing it. I'm just giving you options. We would give you the +2 sword of beautiful elven design, and 800 platinum.
That's a lot of platinum. But
Or put it this way, we could give you. We really love your blade. We would give you the +2 sword. We would give you the +2 shield. And how much was the shield? 790. And we would give you 50 platinum.
that's the offer you just made me a few seconds ago. That's literally the one where you just literally a few seconds you said I could have just bought the shield.
You give us the sunblade. We give you the shield, the sword, and 50 platinum.
What about 100 platinum for a discount? Otherwise, you're just selling me items the same price as you already listed them as.
Well, because then we have fewer items in stock to tempt our few other buyers. So it's sort of.
All right. Well,
It's up to you, sir. I mean, I'm not, I'm just trying to give you some options. You wouldn't lose any money. You'd keep all the money you have.
fine.
We would give you extra money.
Fine. All right. I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to call my superior down.
Yeah. Sure.
One of Marvin's grandson himself, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Melvin.
It was
Oh,
crazy
okay.
with his name.
So you're happy to relinquish the sunblade?
Yeah.
Okay, there will be some paperwork to do such a thing.
Okay.
Wonderful,
fine
wonderful. And obviously we'll need to verify that it's genuine.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, right, at that, the next hour is all pomp.
Oh man,
And
we
suddenly
don't get on
they bring down like finest dragon wine for you in this amazing crystal flute, and they all start like her and another
Sucking
assistant
up.
come over, and they're like, oh yeah, and then you're taken away into this beautiful velvet room. The same one,
Bye.
the same one, part of the original building before it had been enhanced that Elwyn and Danae actually waited in. So you're taken in on this velvet plush kind of chaise lounge that you're sitting on as you wait for them. They come down with like velvet pads for you to put the blade on, and they ask you to fire up the blade several times. They inspect it. They do detect magic and legend lore on it and all these kind of things. And they verify it. They ask you to sign a where you are, you know, that you're doing the deal, that you're swapping the Sunblade. They bring you through this +2 Elven blade that is just stunning. But again, it's been made in human style, so it's not been made in, it's Elven craftsmen that made a human blade, so it is everything you would want in a longsword, and you have a limited degree to be able to shift it slightly, not in its basic shape, but to a certain degree. Has no sentience or anything, it is a straight, highly enchanted blade. And the shield also is Elven make, but human styling. Both +2. So you have a +2 mithril shield and a +2 mithril sword. And you are 50 platinum richer, and you relinquish the Sunblade.
Alright,
You sure you're happy?
That was probably the best deal I've ever made.
You sure you're happy to do that?
Plays
Yeah,
it down
I'm
so
happy.
he gets
They
the
got absolutely
deal.
scammed. I'm fine.
Alright, well they're very happy
Yeah.
that they've got a Sunblade. Yeah, it's a longsword, so 1d8 one-handed, 1d10 two-handed, +2 attack and damage, +2 defense on your shield, +2 AC on your shield.
Does it require attunement?
That's a good question actually.
I don't know if they do. Google.
Just a straight.
Wait, no, they don't. Wait, hang on. That's
Hang
so
on.
much-
I'll let me wait up. Hang on. Sword +2.
They've kidnapped and killed him now.
Why is it so hard in D&D Beyond just to find a +2 sword? It
I
doesn't
know what it does. Do you want to see?
Well, I want the official text.
This is the official
But I
text.
can't draw your mouth, and your chin looks funny. Sorry, I drew the original.
You have to look at it. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
titled
not.
longsword. It's
The
weapon
light's not
+2
good.
in D&D Beyond because D&D Beyond sucks. Longsword +2. Yeah, but +2.
Oh, well done. Yeah, thank you.
How much roll does it make with this weapon?
Great.
No, I made your chin too long.
Weapon any rare. Yeah, +2, blah blah blah.
That's the time.
Doesn't say whether you need to attune at all.
You don't.
You don't?
No.
Awesome. Well done.
That's great.
We've gone on so long, I'm afraid we've got to wrap it up here.
Real.
So is that deal done? Is that deal done? We'll have to come back to you guys on the stuff that you want to buy in Marvin's Magic next time, I'm afraid, which will be my birthday weekend. So we'll have fun shopping with you guys. Then, well done. You're back on the material plane. Next game, more shopping, and then we'll start the research. See what you can find out about the scions of the ancient giant gods.
Yippee.
Well done, well done. Good stuff. Wrapping up there. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.